What's up, guys? I'm going to give us a guide on the 3 different locations we should be landing at for the pro tournaments and the pop-up tournaments. So I'm going to give you some options depending on what your playstyle is. It might be aggressive, or you might be a passive player that likes to place higher in the rankings. So I've been finding with a lot of the guides I've watched on YouTube is they aren't exactly helpful for just that average game mode. So high level play is generally quite spread out around the map. But when you're playing in a normal pop-up tournament, this isn't quite the case. You find everyone quite clustered, landing at name locations, or at least significant like tilted or retail. So what we want here are 3 locations that aren't exactly right on the map, but give us the mobility to transfer near players, give us the mats, which we need to outplay the lower skilled players, hopefully give us great loot, and kill potential. So these 3 locations that I'm now going to be showing you are going to give all 4 of those, and you can suit them to your play style. At number 3, we have Mexico, or where Tfue lands. This place is already pretty well known by most people, obviously because it's a great spot. You can adjust your play style depending on what it is. It can spawn up to 14 chests, that's more than Salty. So, considering it's not named, you can definitely land there, get the loot you want. You can also max out on all 3 types of materials. You can go to gas station to max metal. You can max brick and wood inside of Mexico itself, or you can move down to the East Rift location. So, there are 4 different Rift locations situated around it for mobility, just in case you like to get around and get the quick kills and leave the game, just because you qualified for the points. You can also use an ATV that is spawned inside of Mexico. So, the 4 Rift locations are, there's one in between Lucky Landings and Gas Station, or you can drop down to the Rift location to the east. If you go north, there's another Rift location on top of that hill, and you can rift from that rift all the way to Paradise's Rift. So, if you're really good and you're looking for a really mobile 4 kills, you can get 2 quick kills down there. You can rift straight away in the East Rift, go to the middle rift in between Paradise, rift on top of someone in Paradise, kill him, kill the other person that's in Paradise, rift from Paradise next to the caravan and move to Retail Row. From Retail, you can kill the people in Retail, and there's a rift just behind it near where the cactus spawns are. So, I think this is the best place for high kill potential, and if you're landing on a insta drop or even a late drop, it's going to be anywhere between 3 to 10 players at least, so keep that in mind. And if you're more of a passive player, it can be just as great for you, because if it's an off drop, a lot of the time you'll only find between 1 or 2 players landing there, and if you manage to kill them, you'll be set up for the rest of the game with at least 2 gold or purple weapons on top of that.
So at number 2, we have Dusty Depot or Dusty Divot. The great thing about this location is you can pick either of these. So for people that are newer to Fortnite, you might not remember it as Dusty Depot. It's currently Dusty Divot, but the depots are just posted on top of the actual divot itself. So this gives you a great choice in where you want to land. You can look at how many players are coming, if they're any good, or you can alternatively just go for where the best gun you see, as a lot of the guns are actually located in plain sight as you land. So you're basically guaranteed around 3 kills if you land at this location. It's very consistent, as you're always guaranteed circle because you're situated in the middle of the map. Also, it's an easy bus landing, as the bus is always going to come over the middle of the map. Even if it's on some weird angles, it's pretty consistent with who lands there. It's very unlikely, unless it's coming straight over lazy links, that there'll be more than 4 people at this location. It also allows you to farm to max in every single material. So if you're looking for wood and metal, you'll find that inside the actual divot itself. Or you can go towards tomato and you can find brick. So unlike a lot of the locations I'm going to mention, this one does not have any vehicles or rifts, obviously because it's near the center of the map, which means you save time in traveling to locations, because you can alternatively go to Salty, Retail, Tomato, Leaky, and Tilted. Or you can actually build a 1x1 and camp on top of the divot or depot yourself, because a lot of people are going to push in to kill you, which means they're going to have low mats, or you're going to have the high ground and have a great angle to shoot them while they try and push you. I love this spot as it's one of the best for natural cover as you land. So it allows you to outplay at the very beginning. The problem with a lot of locations is you're quite in the open and you can just get shot from anyone just camping around the corner with an AR at their first chest. So you're allowed to outplay the actual bad players. At number 1, we have Viking Village. This is absolutely great for the tournaments and pro scrims if you ever compete. You're looking at around about 3 to 5 kills. Most people expect this place to be kind of unlooted, especially if it's a off drop or you get a bad boss drop. But every time I've landed there, there's been at least one person, and that's their normal solos alone. If it's tournaments, you're basically guaranteed 3 people, so you're getting 3 to 5 kills a game. If it's an insta drop, you can find huge amounts of people looking for kills. It could be anywhere up to about 9 players. If it's too overpacked for you, it has 4 rift locations, which is what makes this so amazing, in each corner of Viking Village. If you're looking for mats for the quick fights, there are certain houses to land at, as there are piles of logs outside the front. Surprisingly, they give you about 40 wood each, and there can be up to 3 piles outside a house, which will give you 120 mats just to start a fight. They're like crates, they farm very fast, and there's about 11 chest spawns in Viking Village alone. So, after you've cleared out Viking Village, you now have a choice. You might have to go Storm, or you can go to any location such as Shifty, Greasy, Snobby, and Tilted. This allows you to give a wide range of your playstyle, or let's say you want to play a bit more passive, there are mushrooms down by the soccer field, which will give you a bit of mini shield if you don't have any. It allows you to play very aggressive if you want to land on these locations. Most people don't expect you to come really fast at Greasy, and you can often catch 2 people in there at once. So I hope this helps you with your pro scrims, guys, and hopefully a couple of you guys get some tournament wins. Good luck and have fun.